my book and you're like, I love this, I don't love this, it doesn't work for me, then you do you. Pull what works. If you're on Instagram and you're like, oh, everybody's saying I should lift heavy weights, but God, when I go to the gym, I hate it, I'm injuring myself, then find a strategy that builds muscle that's unique to you. Stop trying to be like everybody else. When you're out at ladies' night and the ladies are like, I took this supplement, I went on Ozempic, I did all these things, and now I look like this. Be me. Don't be your friend, be you. I'm just giving you tools. If you're like, if you think I'm an idiot, no problem. Just stand for something and find your own path. And the last thing that I'm going to say here, last couple of things, is that I spend a lot of time thinking about hormones, if you can't tell. In fact, I love, when I left on Thursday to come here, my 24-year-old daughter was in the kitchen, and I was like, oh, I got to go back on a plane, and I got to go back to a hotel room. I was on a plane in hotel rooms every week last year, and it killed me. And so I was like, oh, I need some oxytocin. Ooh, there's one of my children. So I went into the kitchen, and she was making coffee on her way out the door to work, and I was like, I need some oxytocin. And she's 24, and so I was like, oh, this feels so good. It's like reattaching my arm. I'm like hugging one of my children. It's amazing. And she's like, you can just ask for a hug. You don't have to say you need oxytocin. That's how much I think about hormones, but this is what I have decided. I have decided that your hormones are always adapting to your environment. They are signal chemicals. So if you put yourself in a stressful environment, they shrink. If you put yourself in a loving environment, they will start to feel like it's safe to come out. When your body doesn't feel safe, those hormones go away. It cannot heal. And so what I've noticed is that I've done both individual coaching with people and I've done group coaching with people. And what I find is that when we gather women in a group, all the women start to heal because they feel supported, they feel safe. And you could say, well, yeah, it's like nice, but it actually creates an environment where women can heal. So a friend of mine said to me, like, don't we need to invite the men into this? And we do need to invite the men into it. But as women, we've been fighting against the patriarchal pace for so long that we just need a hot fucking moment to gather around each other, give ourselves a big hug, and support each other, which is why we are natural nurturers. We are natural collaborators. We shouldn't be competing with another woman. We should be collaborating with another woman. We are half of the planet, and we need to come together. And so I end on this. I saw that Marianne Williamson is a friend of mine, and she posted this on her newsfeed, and I loved it. And it was, when one woman heals, the world heals. We are 50% of the population. If we just stand up and heal ourselves, start with yourself first, because we always want to go to other people, don't we? No, we're going to start with ourselves. Put your own oxygen mask on first. And you're going to take care of yourself first. And then everything that you learn through what I'm teaching or other people teaching, now you're going to go share that with other women. Maybe even the woman you don't like. Go find her and go teach her. And the mama bears are teaching their kids and their granddaughters, and we're rallying all the women together. You know what we can do, because we're 50% of the planet, is we can change the frequency of the planet if we come together.